Hey guys, this is Celebrity TV, and I'm Zola.
And what's up, fam? You know I'm Busy B. What's good? What's good, Zola? What's going on today?
Well, Prince. You know, the world loved Prince.
Yeah, and ever since his passing, man, the world is showing their support. My gosh, I mean, it's definitely beautiful. All these events and celebrations in a lot of major cities. I know from my hometown, New York City, man, right on 125th Street, they had this real big dedication. It was beautiful.
Right, and the whole world lit up in purple, from France to Washington to, New York City. Everything was lit up in purple for him.
Yeah, talk about purple rain. Wow. It rained purple.
Right, it did. And, he passed away suddenly on Thursday, April the 21st, and
okay.
There was no official known cause of death, other than him having a medical emergency the week prior. It was reports say that his pilot had to land the plane because he had a medical emergency.
Okay.
And then on Sunday, April 24th, his memorial took place at his Paisley Park Estate in Minnesota. And he was almost immediately cremated, and storage of his remains is unknown. But everything happened so sudden, so everybody was shocked and absorbing it.
I mean, it was so shocking. I didn't even know, whether or not, that he was sick, because if he was, that's something that he definitely, kept, private.
Right. Well, according to sources close to him, he had no living will. Prince had no living will. And according to sources close to him, he hardly signed any legal documents over the years because they said that he got shafted in the past on legal documents and he didn't want to sign anything. So he would hire different lawyers every year and everything, but he wouldn't sign anything. So his only living sibling, I believe I'm pronouncing her name right, Tyka Nelson, his only living sister, because he had no children. She filed some legal documents with the court of no evidence of a will. So it's up to the court to decide now how his estate get divided, who gets what money, because his estate is on $300 million, and it's probably more than that with the record sales and everything.
Okay.
But his sisters filed these legal documents to get his estate properly divided up.
Wow.
So we hope this works out for his family. We'll keep everyone in our prayers.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, so, however, no sooner did the world learn that Prince passed away, Michael Jackson's account, either his Instagram, his Twitter.
Oh, did you see that?
Tweeted something which led people to continue the belief that Michael Jackson might be still living. But let me tell you what he said before you say this, Busy Bee, before you speak on it.
Okay.
It said, another great artist going too soon. The world will always have the joy of his music. R.I.P. Prince. What you think about that, Busy Bee?
Wow. To be perfectly honest, there wasn't really enough evidence of Michael Jackson passing. So, say what you want. My opinion is that Michael Jackson definitely may not have passed. Did you see when Jermaine Jackson announced that his brother had died?
Wow.
He had the business manager with him. Come on. If somebody in your family passes away and an announcement is made, you're going to have loved ones with you. Think about it. I want all of you people out there, our audience, to think about it. When somebody passed away in your family, and if your grandmother made the announcement and this person was your uncle, your aunt, your parent, maybe one of your other aunts, your grandmother's other daughter, or maybe one of your uncles, your grandmother's son, was standing with the grandmother when she made the announcement. Your grandmother accountant wasn't standing with her. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
When Jermaine Jackson made the announcement, Michael Jackson's new business manager was standing with Jermaine. Now, does that mean that Michael Jackson was ready to retire, so he faked his death, moved to the Middle East, and making millions? Because once Michael Jackson supposedly died, my gosh, his catalog flew off the shelf, and he made millions.
Right.
Now, with the business manager standing next to Jermaine Jackson when he made the announcement, was that the plan?
Wow.
Maybe not.
One will never know.
I guess Michael Jackson's the only one, and maybe a few close family members is the only one to really know if Michael Jackson faked his death or not for retirement and prosperity reasons.
Well, this left fans perplexed.
Okay.
They said, what's going on? Why would there be a tweet from his social media?
Yeah, I know.
Wow. I guess if he is still living, I'm not saying he is.
Okay.
I guess he had to say something because, for Prince status. Prince was like, he was one of the great ones, the legendary icons.
It's funny that you say that because I don't know that you remember, but years ago, there was a rumor going around that Prince and Michael Jackson was in competition years ago. And once the rumors began to float around, a lot of people say everything. They was like, oh, Michael Jackson can't stand Prince because Prince thinks he's just as good as him, and Prince feels that he's just as good as Michael Jackson. And it was just really, really funny. So that just brought my mind back to that so-called rumor, that happened, years ago.
Right.
But that's definitely interesting. Definitely interesting.
It is. But in other reports, Wendy Williams, Wendy Williams is known as a person that verbalizes her thoughts.
Oh my gosh, she's a little too outspoken.
That's right. Sometimes,
if you ask me.
Right. Sometimes she's a little bit too verbal with her thoughts, and some people say she say what people are thinking but afraid to say. But anyway, she commented on Beyonce and how Beyonce may have used Prince's death for more record sales. Let me explain. Now, Beyonce recently released her second visual album, Lemonade. Now, her first visual album was released. It was called Beyonce, self-titled.
Okay.
But the second one is called Lemonade. Just recently released, and many fans were waiting for her to release it because she released the song Formation.
Okay.
And then she made everybody wait. But she finally released her second visual album. And for some reason, Wendy Williams thinks that the album release was bad timing and a publicity stunt on Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Tidal's part.
Wow.
Now, this is her thoughts. This is what she said. She stated, Lemonade, quite frankly, I wish that Beyonce held off on this whole album release until Prince's death blows over.
Okay.
Now, she's saying, this is her quote, it's a setup. Rachel Roy, first of all, you're not this fighting girl. She talked about Rachel Roy, but we won't get into that. That's some rumor stuff. Unless you're on Jay-Z and Beyonce's payroll, and they paid you to mix it up to add, I guess, more sales for this Lemonade.
Yeah.
And then she went on to say, but yes, all of this, Beyonce not canning this thing in light of Prince's shock death is trashy, disrespectful, and honestly pathetic. We're not even sure that this Lemonade is even a reality, and yet in some circles overshadowed the death of a man of real celebrity musical talent, unlike Beyonce herself. Now this is what Wendy Williams said.
Wow.
Yeah, so she gave her thoughts on it, but we know that Wendy Williams, she don't hold back.
She's a fire starter. I don't agree with a lot of her outspokenness. I think sometimes it's inappropriate and is definitely very disrespectful at times. But, some people, and this is my opinion, some people feel that the only way they can be famous if they cause confusion. And that's sad. But that's low self-esteem if you ask me.
Which leads me to say this is an unrelated story about Charlamagne the God and the whole Birdman thing coming up to the station saying respect my name.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. I'll drill y'all. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more.
I just want to
add some respect to it.
I just want to say, I think Birdman wanted to say, this is my personal thoughts, he wanted to say over the years, he wasn't getting the respect that he needed to get from radio personalities and others, and they wasn't seeing him like a Diddy or Jay-Z. He is a hip-hop mogul. He's just from the South.
Right.
And he did do what Diddy did and Jay-Z do with their labels. He did make artists and he had a lot of record sales. He's well known. But I think he was saying, look, put some respect on my name because...
And he's been successful for years. He's been prosperous for years.
Right.
He's has millions for years. Birdman has had millions for years.
Right. So, and he made it known he had millions for years because he was very he's flashy with it. He'll show you flamboyant. Right, so, I think he was just saying to the world, not just Charlamagne and DJ MB and Angela Yee, especially to them, but to everyone, respect my name. I mean,
put some respect on it.
That's right. I think he was saying that they, in the past, and other days, they would say things, make wisecracks about him. So, look, it's trending. It's trending now. Respect my name is trending, and they spelling it RESPECK or RESPEK, and it's trending.
Respect my name. Add some respect.
So I think he was just saying, run about just saying, just respect my name, just trying to get the respect that he felt he's deserved. But this about wrapped it up.
Right, exactly. It's interesting. Is Michael Jackson still living? Is this another proof that MJ is still living?
Well, hey, like Busy Bee said, only him and his personal family members know. But hey, I guess if he is, he had to get it out. He had to say something about Prince, because Prince being an icon that he is.
An icon, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wendy Williams is, giving her opinion again.
Yeah, she's giving her opinion once again, and she's known to do that. So.
And most of all, we definitely touched on Prince.
Right.
Gone, but never forgotten.
Never. And I think that a lot of tributes and dedications is going to go on for quite some time. This is not going to just stop. It's going to keep going.
Let me just say this before we close, Zola. Some people are wondering. Some people feel that Michael Jackson faked his death, and some people are wondering, did Prince follow suit due to the fact that there was a cremation? Why wasn't there a funeral? Just like Michael Jackson, yes. There was no viewing of the body or anything like that. And these days, if you're a celebrity and you pass away, there is a lot of times a funeral and viewing of the body. But in both cases, there was none. So some people are wondering, did Prince pull the same thing that Michael Jackson pulled, if that's what Michael Jackson did, fake his death?
Right.
That's interesting. I guess that's something we may never know.
Right, just like Tupac, we're gonna never really know.
Yeah, we'll never really know
either.
Yeah, because also he's another one that they said he was cremated, and there was never no viewing of the body.
Right. Okay, so that wraps it up, fam, and we'll be speaking to you.
All right, this is Celebrity TV.
I'm Zola.
And I'm Busy Bee. Thank you guys for tuning in. Talk to you soon. God bless.
One.